RuneScape, dude. Hey, Daniela, my mom,
Like
she
he
bought
wants
me
to
this
see what it
game.
looks
It's
like.
called EverQuest 2. Joe, can you hand me that code?
All right,
No, not
so
that one.
today, real quick, we'll do a little brief overview so you guys know what you're getting yourselves into today. We've got some, New Jersey, Nashville stuff to talk about, new maps and new settings that we're going to be using, and then what you think about the new Majestic maps, and how we want to be able to implement those. We got Hoaxer here as a special guest. We got some fun stuff to talk about with him, I guess, and
Yeah.
some updates with our YouTube channel, and then the magazine release, the first magazine release.
Yes, I'm
Yeah, buddy.
excited for that.
So
Yeah, buddy.
everybody,
Good
everybody
stuff.
in here has seen
Good
it. I
stuff.
know
I
everyone
got
else
an
is
early
jealous
preview. It
that
is amazing.
hasn't seen it yet. So
That's like the best magazine I think I've ever seen in my life. Can't wait to
Yeah.
get that thing in print.
Yeah, yeah, and you can actually order it to print. That's $6. So
Hard
$6 for a
copy.
22-page
Oh, wow.
magazine. I mean, that's not bad. So you can view it online for free, or it's $6 to order it. So people can start their collections and everything like that. I am.
Nice. I mean,
I'm
you gotta get
thinking-
the first edition.
I'm thinking maybe get a couple of them too, and then like bring them to Nashville and have Ambush sign them, and
Oh, that's actually a cool idea.
yeah, because like sign their article, like
Yeah,
get
you had
everyone
Formal sign that?
to sign his MVP article and everything. For sure, for sure.
Neither, dude. Heinz wants to chill with you, B.
What's up, Heinz?
We'll do questions at the end, so you can save all your questions at the end. And Heinz, I actually need to talk to you and Ryan. I want to try to get you guys on here next week since you'll be commentating.
Ryan, who?
Heinz, well, Ryan wants to get on to talk, and I want to get Heinz on here since he's going to be commentating at Jersey and everything with Mr. Black over here. So,
What? Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
yeah,
I am already New Jersey and
Sweet.
Nashville bound, people, just so everybody knows.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, why don't you? I'm gonna let one of you guys kick this off. Go ahead. You guys talk for once. Somebody
Well,
chime
first
in.
things first, let's talk about this New Jersey
Yeah.
gig that's getting ready to pop off.
Sure.
Starts on March the 8th. Just so you guys know what you guys are getting yourselves into, you guys will have to bring your own Halo 4 disc. Otherwise, you guys won't be able to play. We will not be able to have any extra discs on this one, so we will need you to bring your own. And if you have any extra mix amps, please, I'm asking, please, bring your mix amp just in case something goes wrong or we don't have enough. And
Yeah,
of course, New Jersey, what's going to happen as well. Yours is truly, this guy will be commentating the whole time. So there's nothing really else to say. If you haven't booked your hotel, please do so soon. I don't know what else to say on that.
Yeah, we actually, with the mix amps, the reasons that we're just saying to bring extra ones is the venue actually has all the mix amps, but we're not going to be having Astro send out mix amps because it is a smaller event. So in case one does happen to break during the event or anything, have your mix amp on hand just to make sure, because this event we're not going to have extra ones supplied because it is a smaller event. And then make sure you bring your discs. Starting in Nashville, you're not going to have to worry about bringing your discs or anything, but for this event, it is smaller and everything, and we're still getting everything settled on our side. So bring your discs. If you want to be able to play, bring your discs. Bottom line right there.
By the way, Brad, did you happen to sell that last pass?
Somebody told me that they were going to buy it, but I have nothing confirmed yet. So there actually is still a pass available if somebody does want it. It's first come, first serve. So, somebody wants that, you can snatch it up.
Yeah, somebody get your hands on that,
Pretty
man. I
sure
want to be able to
somebody's gonna
commentate
get it.
as many people
Yeah.
as I can.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, other than that, everything's sold. That was that pass. I've had probably 10 people tell me that they want it, but nobody has came through yet. So there's definitely a lot of interest in it. So we'll see who ends up snatching it up and everything like that. What else do we got? We are looking for 1 or 2 volunteers for New Jersey. So if you're in the New Jersey area and we are not open to spectators or anything, if you want to come and hang out and everything and help us ref and cap gameplay and stuff like that, we definitely could use a couple extra people just to make it easier on our production crew and everything. So if you guys are interested in helping out at New Jersey, let us know. Shoot me a DM or an email. I'll put my email in there again. You can email me or Brent.
Yeah, you can hit me up too.
So if you email one
I'll
of
be
us, and
filtering calls.
we'll get you on the list to volunteer and everything like that. Yes, Heinz, your buddy is going to help out. I got that. We got that. And then we need like one more. So if we at least need one more person. So yeah, Heinz, if you know somebody, if anyone else is coming with you that wants to help, just shoot me a text and let me know or whatever. And then with Nashville and every event from here on out, the day passes go on sale. I'll have a volunteer form as well. And there will be different positions that you can pick from and everything like that you want to volunteer for, so that we can have a really nice set staff and allow everything to run smoothly, with your guys' help, and get you guys some bona fide swag for helping us out and everything like that. So there are some little props in it. Nothing's better than a bona fide shirt, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could appreciate a bona fide shirt, for sure.
They're so soft. And I love the way they just hug you.
They do. They hug.
Wow.
They
the
do.
First
Have
time,
you worn one,
no.
dude?
Look,
It fits so good, man.
Here's how I described it. The first time I put one on when we were testing it, I said, "Wow, I feel like I'm naked." That's the easiest way to describe
Very
it.
interesting, Brad.
Oh, they wanted to hear that. Cool. That's cool.
You gotta be
Nice.
honest.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
Other
This
thing that
AGL,
I guess-
AGL hoodie feels pretty good. Just to
Yeah.
put that out.
Yeah, the hoodies are pretty nice, right? They're definitely.
Yeah, they're very snug, legit.
See?
So-
It's hugging him.
Oh, another cool thing too on the clothing topic. Every event now, we're gonna have a special AGL shirt. So like we're gonna have a special shirt for Nashville, a special shirt for Miami, a special shirt for OC, and they're only gonna be available at the events. They're not gonna be available online or anything. There's gonna be limited quantity that are gonna be there at the event. So definitely gonna be something to pick up. There's, different design and different style at every single event, with an arena gaming themed shirt, so you guys can continue or start collecting, event shirts as you go to events.
Nice.
And with Nashville, if you weren't here last week and you didn't hear yet, there is going to be a huge party/rave in the parking lot Saturday night.
oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we're going to Jersey and we're not gonna get a chance to fist bump once, so we gotta save it all for Nashville.
Yeah, so they're going to have a huge truck trailer. With
Would you call it? It's gonna be like a
stage and
rave
everything.
truck, right? Rave truck?
That's what I'm told. Yeah.
Rave truck. Hashtag rave truck.
Hashtag rave truck.
Wow.
And then
Yeah,
the other
that's
thing,
pretty
the
intense.
other thing that everybody seems interested in doing, and I'm totally down for this, is doing Harlem Shake videos at every event.
Oh
not?
my lord. Oh my
But
lord.
the only thing is we need somebody in a Master Chief outfit to start it off. So bring your Master Chief outfit.
If you can get me a really big Master Chief costume, I got you, Joe.
Dude, you know how funny it would be if we released one after every event and then we put a montage of them all together at the end of the year.
Well,
Come on,
I don't know.
Come
You just
Come
gotta
on,
have
guys.
fun like that. You just
Really?
gotta
I have
fun
to
like
play the
that.
devil's advocate on that because that's already on the way out. Because after Gallon Smashing went viral, like Harlem Shake spikes have been trending down. Not trying to say I don't want to be late on it.
All right,
Mm,
so
very
we'll,
interesting.
Gotta
we'll
keep it
make our
current.
we'll make
Gotta
our
keep it
own
current.
thing. We'll make our own thing
Sure.
then. How about
Well,
that?
yeah, let's do something. Let's do something
Let's
our
come
own
up with
thing.
our
That's
own-
crazy,
with our own
dude.
thing that
Like
we're
some
gonna
kind
do
of
at every
teabagging thing. Like, tweet us out. No, tweet out. We should just have some ideas.
Have
Hey,
some ideas.
Gallon Smashing.
You're gonna get
There's
some.
an idea.
You're gonna get
Dude,
some dumb
no.
ideas asking this right now.
Dude.
What about if
I'm afraid to
every-
go look at Twitter now.
teabag shake while we throw gallons of milk at people? How about
Dude,
that?
I'm down for the real Harlem Shake. I'm down for that. I don't know if
Walkout
anybody
songs.
knows.
Formal is
Hey, yo,
obsessed
Emmanuel, I got
with
you right here,
walkout
bro.
songs.
I got you, man.
All
Formal, I
Matt
got you,
wants,
I got
all
you,
Matt
bro.
wants is walkout songs. Here's the thing with walkout songs. We'll get it eventually. Once we get all our new production stuff going, you'll see it in a couple events for him. Let us get our our feet on the ground first
Yeah.
with all our new production stuff and everything else that we're doing, and we'll step up a little bit at each event to make it a little bit cooler.
Yeah, we'll eventually
Dude,
get.
if you like, I'll beatbox for you while you walk out.
There
Yeah.
you go. There
We
you
can
go.
get like
He'll beatbox.
flamethrowers. Just man, we can go ham if we want. Just burn down places. We should just go all out.
Well, when you talk about a rave, I mean, is there going to be that, what you call it, the bonfire? Is there going to be
I
bonfire?
have no idea.
Just-
It's in the parking
oh.
lot. It's in the parking lot of the Lions Center. That's all I know right
Only
now.
thing I'm hoping for is that I don't get set on fire. That's the only thing I'm praying for
Yeah.
right
Oh,
now.
and,
I don't need to be
can't
black
afford
than I
to be
already
set on
am.
fire.
I'm just saying. It
Yeah,
doesn't
we
need to
did.
happen.
We do have. You can book your hotels for Nashville, and the link for Jersey and Nashville are both going to be right there that I posted. I think Nashville's like $102 a night or something, and then the hotels for OC I'll have confirmed in like the next 2 days. It's only $100 a night for the OC ones, So I got a killer deal on that as well. So you know, trying to make the hotels as cheap as possible for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we do have like 50 room blocks booked at all these, so there's definitely enough room, you know, at the hotels for everybody. But book it before they do run out, because I know that once they run out, they run out. Because we pretty much have both 2 hotels in Nashville. We literally have both hotels entirely booked for us. So if you don't book that by the date, you're probably going to be shit out of luck. So.
Ooh, that's not good.
The Jersey hotel reservation, I have no idea. I know that there's a huge marathon going on in New York the weekend we're in New Jersey, so it's going to be every other hotel is already sold out. I literally could only get that one hotel, and they have limited rooms left, so I don't know. You're going to have to call them. I don't think it's booked yet, 'cause I didn't get a notification that it is. So definitely, if you have not booked New Jersey hotel yet, you need to book it, because I know every other hotel is booked for that that marathon that's going on, so you don't want to not be a hotel. And I know that they're all suites as well in New Jersey, so they're either 1 or 2 bedroom suites.
I called them. The lady described the room. She's like, you got a king bed and a whole kitchen,
Yep.
and I think it's like a split level or something.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know, but it sounded nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yep.
Wow.
And it includes free buffet breakfast also, if you
And
didn't know
it's-
that, for everybody.
Are you serious?
So,
Yeah.
Not
so,
shitty.
Like
guys-
not like a
guys
here's a
gotta get
whole
up earlier
here's a
than me, that's all
waffle
I'm saying,
maker, like
because I'm eating
full
everything.
buffet breakfast. Like, yes. We're eating like kings that weekend of New Jersey.
I know.
That's
I might just take like a whole tray of like French toast and bring it to the venue
Back
or
up to your
something.
room. Just stash it.
Yeah.
Just save
That's a
it,
good
save it
idea.
for
We
lunch
show up
and
to
dinner.
the event with just like these sacks of French toast and cereal and muffins and just like shut. Oh my god.
Like
I
stuff
see it
it,
go
stuff
down.
in our pockets.
Oh,
We
yeah,
gotta,
I
we gotta
see it
take
too.
syrup. You fill
I'm
your
so
pocket,
happy.
your like
I have
shirt
no idea.
pocket with syrup, and you're just like sitting there dunking French toast in your pocket and eating it.
Brad, give me some of your tater tots.
So funny.
Yeah, that.
Might see a Brazilian wax. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I mean those kind of have to happen at every tournament.
Somebody's asking like how many people fit in a room. Yeah, it's 4 people in a room at least. If you want to sleep people on the floor, sleep people on the floor. But it's 2 beds. You know, for the
That's what
102
we're doing.
for 102 a night at Nashville and 100
No,
at
it's a king bed and like a
OC.
pull-out couch.
Well, that's
Yeah.
New Jersey. That's New Jersey.
Oh, that's Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, the other ones have two beds. Yeah, and we'll give a shout out to Boney Platypus since he's in the chat right now. He definitely does killer intro videos. You can see, if you saw in the beginning before we went live, we had the rotating hologram and everything, which is just like, you know, the Halo 4 one before you start a game, and we have it in the front of our videos. He's going to be making all of our intro videos for all of our YouTube stuff, so huge shout out to him for that.
tight.
He's doing big things. And then another quick topic before I forget is Beyond Entertainment. You know, we'll give a shout out to them, you know, with Muggsy, Snipetality, CJ, and I know a bunch of people from the Halo Council are going over there to help them with content. So they're going to be doing huge content and stuff, and they're doing all of our editing for us. You know, Snipetality has been, he did a recap video. I've got an interview video with Dream Chasers from Chicago that's releasing tomorrow, and he's working on the interview from Reborn. So he's doing a lot of video editing work for us. And then with our YouTube channel, I did, you know, map breakdowns. Every day I'm releasing a map breakdown right now until they're done. And I'll even do the new maps that just came out too and throw those in there. And then I'm also doing like map strategies. So each map for Capture the Flag, Team Slayer, Extraction, Hill, Ball, whatever is played on it. So, you know, people that aren't familiar with how to play stuff, you know, especially people have been asking me, you know, lockdown ball sucks, oddball sucks in this game. And it's like, if you know how to play it and you understand how to play it, even with the spawn times, it plays really well on lockdown. So, you know, I have a really, really good video that shows that, and another video that like walks you through kind of how to play it. And then the same thing people were asking with Splash King of the Hill, because I know in Reach, when people would play Splash, everyone was so skeptical about it, and they're like, this map, you know, it sucks, blah blah blah. And it's just like, play it a couple times, warm up to it, and it's like, once you understand how to play the map, you love it. Like, I don't know one person that hasn't played Splash and warmed up to it that says it's a bad map, you know.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Splash. I loved it from Reach, and I've played it a few times in H4, and so far I really like it on King of the Hill. I haven't played too much on Extract, but I like it on Hill for sure.
Yeah, and we actually, you know, a lot of people were complaining that there was lag top middle on Hill. So we did Forging to Perfection. They refabricated it, they got it so there is no lag. We fixed all that. I just had to final test it, so that'll be up in the file share later tonight. So the new splash will be updated. It's fixed and everything. It looks a lot cooler. It looks a lot bigger and more open because we took most of the ceilings off in it. So there's light that's like shining on the whole map now. So it's pretty cool.
Cool.
So out of everybody that's in here, have you guys had a chance to play the Majestic maps yet today?
Yes. We were streaming it earlier.
Okay.
I just want to say,
let's start with
Skyline
Skyline.
of Sickness.
Oh my God.
I
That's
don't know
my
if you guys
favorite map
know,
of
but
all
me and
time.
Crossbones already went into the maps and refixed the spawns, and we changed all the weapons and made them gave a competitive touch to it already. So those will be in my file share today to get some kind of start for everybody, you know, so that it's not just like random ordnance dropping and everything. So it's not going to be, you know, obviously like perfect spawning, perfect whatever. You know, I'm sure once Ghost goes through it and everything with his guys that they're gonna completely
he's gonna dissect the mess out of that map, or all the maps.
Completely fix it. But you know, I just wanted to throw something out there so that people can get a feel for it, you know, rather than it just being, you know, the normal spawns, the normal weapon drops and all that, so that there's actually, you know, overshield on it, snipers on it and stuff like that. So we did do that with which two maps? I don't even know what they're called.
Monolith and Skyline.
Monolith and Skyline are the two that we did. I just got to fix the spawning for Capture the Flag. And Monolith, we have it set up for King of the Hill, Extraction, Slayer, and Capture the Flag. Extraction plays absolutely terrible on it. I recommend never playing that game on it. It was the worst Extraction map I've ever played on in my life. I just wanted to die while I was playing it.
Did you keep the lifts in?
Yeah, all the lifts, like everything's in there. We just changed the spawns and,
So
and
just
stuff
the
like
spawning
that.
for the
Oh
drop?
no, my
Okay.
camera went off. I'm afraid that this is gonna like explode when I turn it back on. Nope. Okay, cool.
Oh, sweet.
Press the camera. Oh, are you using the T4, aren't you?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah, look at you.
I had to test it
cool.
out, man. I had to
Give me
test
my
it out.
Super HD
I had
KP vision.
to test the new camera out, dude. I gotta
Okay.
get ready for
Get mine out next time.
how the commentators and the interviews are gonna look. You know, the HD quality. I had to bring it to the table, man.
For sure.
It's sitting here
Gotta
not
step
getting
your game up.
sitting here not getting used. I had to use it.
You got to do it. You got to spawn it.
Who is this Brent guy? Brent is the guy that you will see running
stream
and making
producer.
sure the stream is pretty at the events.
Yes. Basically, that new camera I get to
Yes,
play with.
Crossbones went plus 21 on me in the Extraction game on Monolith, and he got a nasty triple. I guarantee it will be in the top 10. He choked on the overkill, though. So he choked hard. I was watching it on my death cam. I was like, "Don't give it to him! Don't give it to him!" And the guy was running bottom middle, and it hits the wall right next to him. Like, just missed the guy for the overkill. It was.
Nice.
I was like, "Thank God you didn't give him that overkill, because it would have been bad." Yeah. So on Monolith, I'll give you a quick breakdown of what we did. We put overshield bottom middle. We put rockets at the very top of green. Well, we labeled one side blue and one green. So if you're on the blue base, to the left is green, where it goes up a lot. It goes up like a lot higher. The base is a lot higher. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, so the taller tower is green and the lower tower is yellow.
It's yellow. Okay.
Right.
And then on each side of the base, there's like that little cave side that goes towards yellow. Then.
Yeah.
And there's a sniper right up there on each of those cave ledges.
Yeah, Brutality's got it's open and closed. So it's closed is yellow or no,
So
closed is green.
No,
open yellow.
Closed is yellow. Closed is yellow. Open's green.
Closed is yellow. Okay, closed is yellow. Open. Now I see it. Okay.
Yeah. And so rockets are like at the very, very top point of open. And then we set it up so like hill goes top middle, then it goes green, then it goes yellow, then it goes red, then it goes blue, then it goes middle. And extraction points move in the same way. So if you do play that. And then on Skyline, we put an overshield bottom middle, and that's all we put on that map. So no other power weapons on that map. It's too small for even a sticky detonator, railgun, anything. You know, it's too small for that. But we did play Capture the Flag on that map. It played very, very fast paced. It's almost like playing Onslaught, if you ask me. In my opinion, I feel like that's the pace that it was played at.
Mhm.
Yeah, it seems like it. Like when I've been playing it in the matchmaking, it's very quick, very fast paced, and it's really cool because it's very leveled. And a lot of people using the jetpack, I know that won't be around in AGL, but like it still has all that flow to it where people can move from top to bottom very quickly. So, like I said, it's a very like stacked level where you have all of those levels on it. So there's going to be a lot of up and down combat going on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Plays very fast.
I found that a lot of people were just like jumping. There's a lot of like walls and stuff on the very top of the map on Skyline, and you can just like jump on those and just
perch on them. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
You can just jump.
Perch
Yeah,
on
I did
it.
that
Like,
a few
jump over.
times.
It's amazing.
It's like if you're down in like one of
Parkour,
like
dude.
the courtyard areas, it's like 4 people just like sky bomb you from.
Yeah, the tarp is
come on,
OP,
give
dude.
the tarp
Like,
a call,
the
dude.
tarp,
Tarp-tacular, baby. It's so sick. Calling tarps out all
So
day
yeah,
today.
so and as far as us using the maps, I would love to use them. I really would. Right now I can see Skyline being used for Slayer and Capture the Flag, and I could see Monolith being used for Capture the Flag, and maybe Slayer. I see Monolith being a 3-flag map because it definitely is pretty big. But the one issue that I have to figure out, I have no idea how I'm going to figure this out, if I can get any answers from 343 or anything like that, but how are we able to take the maps and load them on the Xboxes? Do we have to buy to buy tons of codes? Do we have to have them all on flash drives, all on hard drives? What the process is going to be to do that is going to really determine on how soon we can implement that, because right now we are still getting all of our Xboxes, so for us to go and get tons of flash drives, get tons of profiles and load it, and then do every profile would then have to have Xbox Live to download it. So like it just seems like if that's how it's going to have to be, it's going to be a mess. So hopefully there's a way to take the maps and load them on profiles to use them on LAN. From one profile, since we're not playing online with all of them. Hopefully there's some way to do that. Hopefully, I do get answers from, Halo Waypoints 343 and everything, so that we can implement these as soon as possible.
Help me, 343. You're our only hope.
Yeah. So that's basically what we're waiting on in that. If if I get an answer in the next week, sure, I'd love to implement them for Nashville. If not, it'll be after Nashville, and possibly even after the ranking system and after the title update, depending on what happens. So
To be decided.
what do you think
much.
about the maps, Hoaxer? How do you like them?
Honestly, since I'm a free for all player at heart, I went straight into the free for all aspect of the new DLC maps, and I really liked Monolith. I felt like Monolith was overall the best all around map, and it played really well in free for all. I felt like you could play that map 2v2. It was kind of bigger to solely do 2v2, but like 4v4s, I could definitely see it being a great map. And Skyline, I felt that was a really good 2v2 map, and free for all was pretty intense on that map.
Yeah, wasn't it? It was just crazy. There was no order to that. It's madness.
Yeah.
It's
you gotta.
It reminds me of
expect
what's that? What was that? The Halo 3 one. You beat the game and you got a foundation or something. What am I thinking?
Yeah, Foundation.
Yeah, like it's just madness. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I could see elements of that map in Skyline with the whole circular, formation of the map. But with the multi-level, it's really cool. But I wasn't too thrilled about what's the last one? I forgot the name of the last one.
Longshore.
No, not Longshore. It's
that's what they were typing. Oh, we put wrong map.
It's the third one.
I don't like the third one.
Landfall. There it is. Brutality.
Yeah,
I think that's a bad map.
It's just a square. It's a square with like that outside U thing and then the middle garage.
But it's like everything's fought inside like corridors.
I know.
It's not really. In my opinion, I don't see that one being.
Yeah, I don't
playable.
I felt like it was a very good hide and go seek map. That's what I felt like.
Yeah.
You could find a hiding spot and it would be fun to see if somebody could find you. Let's just put it that way.
I almost felt like it was like part of the campaign. I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like outside pushing inside a base or whatever to to end the level. Like that's like the feel that I got for it when I was playing it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that was the map I played the least on. because the people I was searching with, they didn't want to play that one. It was pretty much Monolith that we played most of the night, you know, on the maps. So, I mean, I really like Monolith. I feel like that's the number one candidate for a competitive map.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. So hopefully we can figure out however we have to load them, and we'll be able to implement those as soon as possible. Because definitely like using the disc maps, over using 10 different Forge maps for sure.
Yeah, it definitely gives a switch to the eye.
Yeah.
You're so used to those Forge walls and those colors and whatnot. And
Plus, I gotta bring it up, the skybox, dude. I'm staring at the ships flying in the background. That is so badass.
One thing that messed me up. One thing that messed me up is that one ship on Skyline comes by with a blue light, and it shines it in your face sometimes. And like your whole screen.
No,
yeah, my screen turned blue.
They totally put that in as
my
a troll.
screen turned blue, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Wow.
So like if you're in like a certain part of the map, like when the ship comes by, it's like scanning or something like that, and it'll just like go blue like this over you, and I was just like, "What is I didn't know what was happening. I thought my game was freezing or something. I swear to God. I will go cap it. I will go cap the game. I will go cap the game.
I'm gonna seriously. There's probably some kid who's gonna go stand in freaking Skyline.
Every single spot.
What? I want to get scanned blue. I want to make a video. First video of scanning blue on Skyline.
Heinz, how are you reading the EMAG? I didn't release that. How did you get? How did you get?
He's trolling you. He's trolling. I don't know.
Thank you, Crossbones. You were awesome.
Alright, so yeah, real quick, while everybody's in here, I will post in there a link. Oh yeah, I did. It's because I posted it to the website already. That's why probably.
Yeah.
Here's a link to the magazine. I'll post it in here like 100 times for you guys. Go check it out. Let me know what you think about it. So we're gonna have one of these coming out every single. Oh, Halo Council tweeted it. Awesome. So it got released before I even did anything.
Dude.
Oh wow.
Faggots.
The leak.
Oh my God, that one hit.
I wonder who did that over at Halo Council, because I know that Siren's not even posting stuff with them anymore. So I wonder who did that. All I did was put it on the website, so I wouldn't have to do it right now. But whatever. Nexy did. Oh, well, I have to love Nexy, so I can't get mad at him. So yeah, we'll have a magazine coming out, every month. It'll come out about the second to last week or last week of every month, featuring everything, from the event before that and stuff. So, if you want a chance to be featured in that, if you do some good at an event, we're going to have lots of community members in there. So check out all the topics. There's going to be, new topics added, some topics switched out and everything like that, depending on the month and everything. So it's definitely something different. And you can go on, you can view it for free. You can view it on an iPad, a phone, computer, everything like that for free.
The best part, though.
And the best part, though.
$6.99?
No, $6 even.
$6 even.
And
yeah,
it comes exactly like a regular magazine, like bound like on the edge, like just like every other magazine would get that you get in the mail. You'll get a 22-page magazine for $6, and you can start, collecting it. Bring it to events, get pro players to sign their articles and stuff like that. I think that's just something that's pretty cool. Because I could definitely see myself, in whatever 10, 15 years, go in there and looking through, at all the MVP articles, and you have the MVP, that's signed on every single one of them. That's just something, cool nostalgia type thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Sure. I know Marcus actually has a page spread in there too, so hopefully he checks that out.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be very happy to hear about that. He likes to be in everything.
You want to talk about what was I gonna say? Never mind.
Nice.
Sorry,
Really?
I dropped that ball so hard. Man.
Oh my God.
The hotels for Seattle.
I choked right there. Hang on.
Hotels for Seattle won't be up for a little bit because we're working on Orange County right now, and then we got to do Miami, so it's going to be a couple more weeks before Seattle's up. So Hoaxer, why don't you tell us about what have you been up to since you haven't been at events? I know you just had a photo shoot, and
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
stuff
Well,
going
let's
on
talk
there?
about that since that's like the most recent thing. We haven't, Marcus and I haven't released the photos yet because we're waiting on something pretty big. Um, but I had a friend of mine. He's really good with photos and the photography and whatnot. So we basically took a few photos of us rocking bona fide gear and whatnot, and this arena gaming hoodie that I'm wearing right now, which is freaking awesome. And so we did that all day yesterday, and so I'm super excited to for when we release those, to the public. Those are going to be really awesome to see.
When
But
are
other
you
than
when are you
that,
expected to release those?
um, probably sometime this week. Most definitely sometime this week. Don't expect too many of them, but we're gonna pick the best of the batch that we took, and we're just gonna release those so everybody can see what we're wearing from the bona fide clothing lines and whatnot. And but the main thing that Marcus and I have been doing is we've got our teams set. We're planning something very very huge, you guys. I can't
Sounds like a secret
announce it.
mission.
It's oh god, it is, man. For the
Did you
past
just
few
frame
weeks,
yourself?
I don't even know what it is.
I'm
If I
excited,
don't,
dude.
if
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, then that means it's top secret. Let's put it that way.
Wow,
yes, man.
that's if Brad don't know what it is, then something, yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
means
that's
it's,
007 type
that's,
stuff.
I have
honest.
some kind of guess. I have my what I hope it is. That's what I have. I have my what I hope it is.
Okay.
So
Yeah, like
that's
just
what
for
I
the
have.
record, I'm not gassing you guys up. We should be once we get everything figured out, we should be making a big announcement, and this involves live stream and it involves competitive gameplay. Um,
Can we
uh,
have like an estimate date as to when that's going to happen at all?
sometime this weekend or next weekend, so within the next 2 weeks or
Okay.
less. It's going to be big, and it's a big deal for competitive gaming uh, for the U.S. Um, and that's somewhat of a hint, but that's as far as I will divulge with that. But it's big, you guys, and it's a big deal. Um, but let's talk about. I could say a little thing about Nashville. As far as the lineup, it's looking like it's going to be my brother, alumni, Dursky, and it looks like we're going to pick up Anarchy, Captain Anarchy. So that's looking like that's what our team's going to be coming into Nashville, and we're super excited. There's still some things that that we're figuring out, but that's what it's looking like, and I'm super excited. You guys, like, honestly, in the beginning with the Arena Gaming League and everybody talking about Halo, where's it going? People are just so down about the state of Halo. What
Which,
Marcus and
which
I have,
actually, I'm gonna have to say something about that.
yeah,
Like
for sure.
you're done,
Sure.
so I got something for that.
Okay, for sure. But like what Marcus and I have been involved with for the past few weeks, I have just been so amazed at the potential of Halo that I kind of just laugh now at what people say, like, "Oh my gosh, Halo is it's not going anywhere." I laugh honestly now because I'm so mind blown as to the future of Halo. Let's just put it that way. And it's a beautiful thing, you guys. So just stay tuned at what we're doing. It's a big deal. So that's what I
I'm
can say now.
excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Tell me
So-
now.
Well,
So,
on
yeah, you can go ahead.
on that note, on the people who are saying that I'm sorry, that Call of Duty is a better game than Halo, or that Halo is dead. Here's my input on that one. Prove it. If you think Call of Duty is better than Halo, then you get yourself on Halo. See if you can do the same stuff you can do in Call of Duty, have the high kill streaks or whatever, and then go back to Call of Duty and say, "Hey, I could do this and whatever." Halo is not going anywhere. If Halo was going somewhere, 343 wouldn't have picked it up and made it, and then made another trilogy out of it. And then the man Brad here is taking it, is trying to pick it back, is picking it back up on his own, and he's making a big deal out of Halo now. Halo is not going anywhere. Period.
It's
Point
not.
blank. End of story.
Yeah. And I
So for the people who keep saying this, you know, back yourself up. You know what I'm saying? If you think Halo is gonna die, then you be at the front lines when people are picking up Halo 5 and Halo 6 when it drops, and when Brad is sitting around making big money off of these tournaments. Shut up. Halo's not going anywhere. Shut up.
Bam! He just got smacked across the face.
I don't think
Hitman
there's
shot
a
right there.
rebuttal for that
Shut
one.
up, he said.
No, I mean he's got a point. Like, and I agree with some of the people saying this stream. Like, I'm not like the Call of Duty is not a bad game. It's a very good game. It's well crafted, but like when you look at the competitive side of it, like having the shield, being able to make those pushes. Halo is about movement. It's a dynamic game. Call of Duty is about placement and it's very static, very linear. But like you know, Halo is where you need skill because you need to 5-shot somebody. That it takes skill. Ask any pro how hard it is to 5-shot somebody when you're in a one-on-one. Hoaxer, B, Brad. Like,
I can't
well,
make
okay.
a comment. I have a mental block on Hoaxer, so I lose everybody.
But you know what I'm talking about here, though. Like, it takes skill. It takes more skill, I would say, than any in just the gameplay. Just watching the both teams move throughout the map as organisms. It's a beautiful
I mean,
thing.
you can look. Here's a perfect example. Look at Pistola outbeing our Ninja at Chicago. Look at Formal outbeing our Ninja at Chicago. Turning around and doing that when you're a one-shot,
Oh
that
my
takes
God, that was insane.
that doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen.
And that's one of the things you love about Halo is it's built off these epic moments where you make these double, triple, over, you know, and you just like string it all together and something amazing just unfolds right in front of you, and it's perfect. And everyone's gone on strings like that, and everyone knows how it happens. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, definitely a beautiful thing.
It is.
I have to say, like, I was super proud at the moment. I have to give props to Sargoth in particular, but at the past Chicago event when he made that play.
Are
on,
you serious right now?
Extraction. I have to say that was
Oh my
dirty.
God.
I was like, dude, like this is Halo right here, and I was like, see, Call of Duty cannot make that type of like play.
No.
You know, for its viewers to see that, you know, stuff like that
I mean,
is like that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, and Call of Duty's
I have to give him props on that.
Call of Duty is going to get, you know, viewers and everything like that because it is, you know, there's
Call of Duty
It's out of the
today.
box, and it's out of the
Yeah.
box too. I mean, anybody can watch it and know what's going on. You know, the amount of changes that we make for the competitive settings from out of the box is so big, and you need to. Here comes my dad, photobombing me with a Yoda puppet in the background. So.
Oh my! This is yes, dude.
Oh my
Someone
God,
go get it.
so ridiculous. So you know, like the amount of changes that we put into the settings makes it, you know, complete different for somebody to just pick up Halo and know what's going on because they're different maps, they're different weapons, you know, and everything like that. So that's why the viewers are not always going to be as strong as Call of Duty, but the people that are watching Halo is so much more intense than the people that are watching Call of Duty. How many times in Call of Duty, you know, are you going to see the crowd, you know, flip out, and are you going to see the players stand up and flip out because of a play that happened?
Right.
Compared
right.
to Halo.
Yeah.
You know,
It's-
And that's
it's
and that's the thing too.
rare.
Like just playing the game. Like I play both games competitively. I play tournaments of both games. When you're playing Halo, there are those moments where you like freak the hell out and you want to like flip the table in front of you and you get all tense and you stand up and scream. But it's like Call of Duty. The only time you ever do that is when you get pissed off because you just walked into a camper behind the corner. You know what I mean? Like, but
I know.
Halo, you know what I'm saying? Like Call of Duty, you just fuck this, you know, whatever. But Halo, you're right. You get those moments where you just explode and it's amazing.
Yeah,
The
I
thing
know.
about- the
I know
thing
when
for
I
me
was.
about Halo, you can walk into a camper on Halo and still kick his ass.
Bolt shot.
yeah,
What?
yeah,
Sorry.
definitely.
I know that when I was up at the Gamers for Giving thing in Michigan, and I was coaching the Canadians, you know, they were playing, and Piggy ninja. He was running the flag, and a guy was chasing him, and he ninja'd the guy chasing him with the flag, and he literally stood up, and me and him were just standing there laughing and screaming. In the middle of a capture the flag game on a drift, and the rest of his team was just like, sit down and play. He's just like, I don't even care. He's like, that play was so sick. It doesn't even matter what happens right now. So like he was so, you know, excited about, because the chances that happens, you know, especially like he was on the main stage, you know, while it was being streamed and everything too. So it's like, you know, the chances of that happening are slim to none. So you gotta, you know, take pride in the moment when it happens.
Right. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, Halo's perfect facilitator for all those moments of just excitement, just all that emotion, man, and you just can't get that out of any other game.
Yeah, and
And
I agree, and that's what I love about it. Like, and the cool thing about Halo 2 is how versatile it is because whether you're playing, 4v4 extraction on frickin' Haven or something like that, or you're playing big team 8-on-8 Exile, you know what I'm saying? Like, those
oh wow,
moments happen on every single, like, just Halo being Halo. Like, those moments happen.
yeah,
It's built into the code of it.
Yeah, I'm not checking my emails right now because I'm on a show. I'll check it afterwards for people.
We got you,
that are
rookie. He'll check you. I got you.
no, losing the trash talk. No, that's the
You
last.
can't.
That's the last
You
thing
can't.
that I want to happen. I will
That's
not.
Halo.
The only thing that we ask is that
That's why it
there is
says
no
raw.
that there is no personal personal shots. That's all we ask for, and as long as it stays in the game while the match is playing and everyone's fine outside, which is what it's been so far. If
Well,
people
and here's the thing,
if people are talking shit to another team and then that team is gonna get mad. Well, it's like you were just talking that same amount of shit back, so you can't get mad at them for saying something.
Yeah.
It's all in the game. You're not punching each other in the face outside the game. You're not sitting in the parking lot swearing at each other, because if you are, guess what? You're not coming back in our event. So
Yeah.
it's
And
staying
that's-
it's staying on the stage, it's staying at the stations, and it's done. It's
And at the
gaming.
being on stream and stuff like that too, like we can say whatever we want. That's not a problem. But like Brad said, it needs to be, how do I say this? Professional amounts of shit talk. Like you need to think about it as it's part of the game. You're going to use it to get into the other team's head. You don't want to go, like I said, you don't want to go and actually attack someone personally. But as long as you could say whatever you want to any other team, any other player, as long as you know you're going to stand up and shake hands at the end of the game. Like that's pretty much it. But it's such a big part of Halo that it will never go away.
Yeah.
that is true.
And if you're offended by it, like, and if you and like, I'm sorry to say this, but I need to be blunt here. But like, if you're offended in any way by any trash talk, one, it's Halo, it's freaking Halo. Like, realize what you're playing. Two, it's an M-rated game, guys. ESRB does
True.
not rate online content, so you're doing this at your own excuse. Don't just come bitching to me. Like,
That's very true.
freaking Halo, shit talk's gonna happen, and
Yeah.
we're gonna capture it, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. And that's one of the most exciting things I think AGL has about it.
Hines, I don't
Yeah.
know. My teammates were kind of mean at times.
No, but it's part
Hines,
of it,
Hines,
dude.
get this.
It's part
Here's,
of the. It
here's
was
the
his
thing.
game.
Here's
It
the
really
thing.
wasn't
I will
outside of
say.
the game until one of them got personal, tried to get personal with your squad, which is totally understandable. I kind of caught that, but there's no such thing. If you can't take the shit talk, don't talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Simple
you
as
can
that.
see these headphones, guys. Like you can zone them out. Like it's God. Like I don't even know how to say it. Like people just go get butthurt about it, but it's like it's gonna stay, guys. It's
Go
gonna be amazing.
throw a pair of balls.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just add something with the whole shit talking thing. I mean, for me, when I first started this game, I was definitely a lot more, I guess, verbal.
Verbal? Is that the
Yes, a lot verbal back in the day. But now, like, I'm pretty high intense, when I get into that moment. But at the same time, I guess my strategy or my tact with talking shit it's a lot more clean and useful. It's not as empty as a lot as a lot of players somewhat go overboard with. It just seems to be okay. All right, I get you're talking shit, but now it's kind of just like it's playing against you now.
Yeah.
And I saw that a little bit in the past event.
Well, and it was
a few
between
players.
Warriors and Ambush. I mean, that's what it comes down to. It was we weren't going to do anything about that rivalry. They had it out for each other from the start of that event. You just got to let it play out, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
If one of them or one of the teams was offended by something, maybe they shouldn't instigate the shit talk in the first place.
Yeah,
Like I said, and it's not even an instigation
So-
thing. Like everybody here, like let's say it right now, we have 9 events coming up. Anyone coming to the events, expect shit talk.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. I don't see it needing to end or anything like that in any way, shape, or form. I haven't had one company tell me to stop it or they don't want to be a part of what we're
Nope.
doing. That's not an issue thus far. So,
Part of Halo.
I don't see it being an issue. And as a matter of fact, the people that are now involved with AGL love it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's
our
what like I see the chat blowing
back,
up.
like
Big
our
club.
our backers,
Yeah.
like our new backers, love it.
It's
Like
part of it,
they
man.
came to Chicago, and first thing I said was, don't mind any of the trash talk. It's part of gaming. Hey, we're gamers. We know how it goes. So that's definitely something that has not been a problem. With people that understand the industry and the competitiveness of
Right.
it.
Right.
No, Astro's not even going to be at New Jersey. Hopefully, we'll have something with Astro at Nashville. Just waiting to confirm all that and everything. One thing too, to touch base on our YouTube channel again, I've got tons of content. I'm releasing at least one YouTube video, if not two, every single day, doing map breakdown, doing strats. I got interviews that we've got coming. Me and Brent are going to be doing setup videos on my house and his house to start off our launch of the setup video.
I forgot about this.
So we're gonna launch that with our own stuff. So you'll be able to see. We're actually gonna do like a full cribs for our house. So you'll be able to see. At least I know I will for my house. So you'll be able to see my whole printing studio and everything, like my whole printing stuff for Bonafide. You'll be able to see where I do all my gaming stuff, all my computer work, all my video work. And then Brent's got a full and he's got a full recording music studio. So
I would probably say the only thing that I'll be doing between events is probably just be doing reviews for video games, because Halo is not the only thing I play, unfortunately. If it was, I'd probably be a lot better than what I am. But there are some pretty good games coming up, and I think you guys might want to take a look at them. I'll do a review for you guys if you want. Just hit me up. Let me know what you want to hear about.
Yeah, for sure. There are a lot of good games coming out.
Well, Black, if you want to go that way, we have a magazine.
Dude! Yo, tell people
Black's
about that.
article.
That's a good idea. Oh, anybody has ideas for the magazine, hit up.
Yeah, let us know if you have an idea like, oh, you guys should do an article on this or something like that's just cool and different. We're trying to really keep it just like league focused, maybe one or two pages outside of the league, but we want it mainly to be all about arena gaming, what's going on within Halo and stuff like that. So if you have any cool ideas, let us know.
Hit us up.
But Brad, I was gonna say something about the I guess the gamer cribs thing. Are you gonna make it down to Atlanta for that, to the Lovejoy house?
For you guys, yes, we will.
Yeah, because
I gotta make it to Strong Side's house, and I gotta make it to your guys'.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, you heard it, B. We going to the Dirty South.
I was thinking.
We going to the Dirty South, bro.
No.
Yeah, dirty.
I'm just saying, bro.
Emmanuel, I was almost thinking like come down there before the Atlanta event and do it all.
Yeah, most definitely, dude.
Around that time.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
You should do.
Yeah, it'll be a lot warmer too, because I'm pretty sure we play in the garage right now, and it's like freezing in there. We still game in there, but like our setup's really nice. So
he's complaining about it being cold in Georgia. Wait a second, I live there. It does not get that cold in Georgia.
Yes. Okay. But
hold on. Wait. When you say cold, what do you mean cold?
When you say cold, you mean like he means like 50 degrees. He means like 50
degrees.
No, son, no. See, I'll break it down to you. The fact that I'm playing in a garage with no heat sucks, and the fact that it's what 40 to like upper 30s outside. Come on, do the math. It's cold as shit in there. So like we got to do our little rituals to stay warm and whatnot. Dump our hands in some hot scorching water or whatever, sit on our hands for a little while and start gaming in between.
I used to use hand sanitizer and just freaking load that up, man.
Yeah, that works to keep your hands dry, but as far as the cold, man, it really sucks. But by the time, AGL Atlanta comes around, and it'd be nice in there, so.
Dude, somebody goes to school in Minnesota. That's fucking cold. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But playing in the garage though, how many gamers play in the garage? Let's find that one out. How many players play in their garages? Let's just try and find that one out somehow
0.
eventually.
Well, besides you.
Two as of right now. But we do it though. It's cool. But yeah, I would love for that to happen. You come out and check out the gaming setup.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. We want to do it. We want to make it look really cool. It's something that. All the video content is just something that's missing, in the Halo, and that's why we want to kind of get behind the scenes with the players and stuff like that by doing, reality-esque type type shows and stuff. And
Yeah,
if
and
it
like-
comes down to it, like every day, if I have to just film like a stupid video of me doing something every day, I'm gonna do it and just post it. Just
Yeah,
to make
and like
people
my
laugh.
studio too. Like we're just gonna start. Like B said, he's gonna start doing game reviews. Like we're just gonna start. Like Brad said, just making some videos. So if you guys have any ideas or anything like that, tweet us out, man. We'll be happy to jump all over that shit.
I started making the new main stage this weekend.
Oh, dude, you have like.
How's that going, man?
You said you were gonna have pictures by tonight or something.
Yeah, I don't have
About
pictures.
that.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm using plexiglass, and I kind of shattered some of the plexiglass that I was using.
How do
So,
you share that?
well, I was cutting it, and I
Uh-huh.
snapped it in half, and I had to go and get new plexiglass. So
There's-
I was kind of
okay.
bummed. So now but now I got some like extra plexiglass that I can make something cool out of. So it kind of works out to my advantage in a way. Now I got extra plexiglass. But yeah, I mean it's coming. It's coming along cool. I'm going for like an industrial type theme. I'm using part of our old main stage with like the tables and stuff, but we're putting like industrial type like piping and fencing around the whole front of it, I guess you could
I
say.
see.
And then we're backlighting like the whole thing and the whole underneath of the table. And then I've got like plexiglass that's on the table that's colored with like logos and stuff on it. So it's pretty. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's
Should
definitely
put a
just
giant tarp over it and then like unveil it.
Wow.
It's gonna
My
look.
idea.
It's gonna look pretty. It's gonna look pretty cool. And then once we get like all the new projection screens and stuff in with it and the whole backdrop, it's gonna come together and give everybody some kind of
Atmosphere.
more of an atmosphere on the
Yeah.
main stage. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for.
I got you, bro.
So when do you think, I guess, the public will get the official details on, I guess, the structure, physical structure of the main stage? Because I'm pretty sure everybody's interested in that.
Once I set it up in my house, I'll start. Oh, see, actually, what I was planning on doing is I'm planning on videotaping me building the whole thing and then just doing a time lapse of it.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't do like the first part of me doing it because it's all painting, and I don't really want my camera around any of the painting aspect. So once I'm done painting, I'm gonna start filming like me actually building it all, and then I'm gonna do a time lapse video, and I'm gonna release that. So you'll see like all the pieces being built and being put together, but you're not gonna see the finished product, and then you're not gonna see the finished product until Nashville.
Okay, that's fair enough. You can't give it all
So
out.
I'll show bits and pieces of it, but maybe I'll set the whole thing up in my house, when we're testing stuff, and I'll take some kind of picture and like make it blurry or something like that, but I'm not gonna release the whole thing until Nashville.
You're gonna make
Yeah,
us
until
work
Nashville.
for it, aren't
Yeah.
you?
For sure.
I haven't even nobody else has even seen my sketches but me. That's how top secret this is.
Yeah, I haven't seen
God.
that. I don't know I don't know how I should feel about that,
Me
Brad.
and my dad are the only ones who know
You
about
mean,
this right now.
Lovejoy? You, man.
Like, are you
Come on, bro.
building a main stage or like launching nukes at China or something? Like you got this
Top
thing under
secret,
lock and
man.
key,
Yeah, I
like
can't.
retina scanner and all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Dude, just like I didn't even know I was gonna do like these map breakdowns, and I was just sitting here, dude. I need to do some YouTube content.
And
I sat
I
here
watched
for
one
2
today. And
days.
you used my music for the background of it. I just noticed that.
Every single video has your music.
I know. I was like, wait, is that what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I checked it up.
Yeah,
I'll have some music for you next week that you.
Did they just go into overtime?
for sure.
Hawks are in overtime. Any of you Chicago fans?
People are asking if I'm rich. No, I'm not rich. I'm the farthest thing from rich.
Dude,
Mike
keeps
said
grinding,
Rich
bro.
is Brad.
We have other ways. We have means. I
Oh,
go to
wow.
warehouses and I steal everything. No, I'm just kidding. You know what's something that I want to throw out there? I want to throw out a shout out to Celeste for being on
Oh,
the
yes.
show.
Yes.
I've been watching that. She's going
You've been
ham on that,
watching?
man. Yeah,
Awesome.
dude. I
Yes.
think she's gonna win it. I really think she's gonna win it.
You know what? I intentionally did not force her to tell me if she was or not. I want to go through the suspense
watch
and
it,
what.
right?
So far, I'm like on the edge of my seat every week, and
Yeah.
I'm so proud of her. She's so awesome.
Yeah.
I've been there since the beginning. Like, my first actual tournament for Halo. She was there, and we actually met each other the next event. It was like Columbus of like 2010, I believe, or 2009, or what, I forgot which year it was. But ever since then, we've just been, really good friends, and it's just amazing to see her come from where she was, and then to see her now. It's just awesome to see all that.
It's
just playing out for her, and,
it goes.
and for her to be on Conan, and
Oh
she's,
yeah, that was good. That was good. to watch that.
in relation to everybody.
Your mic just cut out.
Your mic just went out.
Oh, Emmanuel.
All right, well, while we get him back, I was gonna say that it goes to show like you can go from anything in the gaming world, and you can just go absolutely huge from it. She started off she was playing in MLG events and everything like that, and now look at her. She's on TV shows. She's on Conan. She's on Jimmy Kimmel, and all those talk shows she's been on. It's just huge. Like anybody can do anything if you.
Set your mind to it.
Set your mind to it and just, make it happen.
Just perspire, kids. That's all we want. Just put your dreams up high and believe in yourself.
Really?
Master
Details
Chief
for
did it, bro.
Seattle will be
Master Chief
released
did it.
once I get around
That's
to
because
that
Master
event.
Chief is a fucking boss.
I agree.
No, we're not drug dealers. I'll tell you that. I don't do drugs. I don't even drink, really.
Neither do I. I drink Coke. Here's the extent of my drug right here.
Yeah.
Coke. Perspire.
Unless
Yeah, I know.
Unless it's a special
Cam Canada, the
occasion.
second I said it, I was like, damn, I hope no one catches that. But you caught me. Canada wins. I said perspire. I know.
Perspire.
Like sweat.
Yo, if
Yeah.
anybody likes candles, I have this awesome candle right here, and it is the best scent ever. It's called Sugared
Dude,
Apple. I don't know if you can see
where's
that.
my
It
candle,
won't
bro?
focus,
I got
but
like 12
dude,
candles down here.
It
You got like
smells
35.
so amazing. It is the greatest candle ever. Oh,
What?
hang on a second. I gotta re-add.
Just grab like 3 of them. Dude, no, Brad, you ain't got shit. Greg, that's my favorite. Let me show you my favorite.
Check the stream.
Yeah, but
We'll
do
check
they
the
do they
stream.
smell as good? Do they smell?
Yeah,
as
Brad, this one smells like a Christmas tree.
good?
Yankee
Okay.
Candle for the win.
Yep, that's where I get mine too. That's
All right,
nice.
I'm back. I don't know what happened.
All right.
You missed us talking about candles.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, I missed a lot.
You
missed- you missed
We
a
went
whole lot.
circle, and yeah,
It was
man,
sick
we're
talk about candles, dude.
One other
you go.
thing before I forget, our top 10 videos. If you have any top 10 clips, DM it to me. I've got like, I don't know, maybe 20 so far that people have sent me. I'm trying to, do top 10 videos as soon as clips come in. So I mean, every more clips I get, the sooner those videos will be getting knocked out. So hopefully I'll have one by the end of the week this week for our first top 10 video.
Please make sure the videos are sick, because I want to watch these videos and I want to be able to fall out of my chair and be like, oh shit, how did you really? Yeah.
like we
Yeah,
said
and
earlier
we'll
in the
get-
show. We're talking about those epic moments in Halo. Like cap them and send them over. Let's make some epic shit.
Yeah, and if you guys have any suggestions about anything on YouTube, just leave a comment or whatever. We do read that. We got a guy who manages our YouTube channel, and he'll let me know, if I'm doing anything wrong or can improve on anything when I'm, doing talking on all those videos. Because I am a little bit more knowledgeable with Halo than everybody would think I am. And with the
Yeah,
top,
you know your shit.
with the top 10 clips, we'll see.
Sorry.
I'll probably do the first one, and then
Big deal.
depending on
Undefeated.
Black's schedule, maybe we can have him commentate over a top 10 clip and stuff like that, and
Yeah, for sure.
get some celebrities in there to do stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hey, we see some questions in the chat. Where do we send these videos? Who scored that?
You need to just DM the gamer tag to me and just make sure it's labeled AGL Top 10, or I'm not downloading it because I'm not going to look through 100 clips. So have it labeled, or, AGL Top 10. Shoot me your gamer tag in a DM.
Oh, so with the winning goal.
And I will cap the clips and everything like that. So
Cool. What else?
if it's
was I gonna
already on YouTube, you can send me the YouTube link in a DM, and I can
We
just
are going to
grab
look at
it
the
off
clip
there.
again. If it was
Dude.
on YouTube by Luck Streak and it's not good for our standards, we won't put it up.
What up, stud?
Yo, just that kid, man. I swear to God.
I know. He's my favorite person ever. But anyways, and no, another thing too, like as far as like the community's concerned, like if me and B, we be online probably every day, just just talking. Like so, as far as like the Halo community, if you guys just want to chill, hang out, play some Halo, play some customs or anything, hit us up, man. We be streaming all the time. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, dude. I want to upgrade my internet so bad so that I can
Dude,
start
it's
streaming.
so much fun, and mine works really well. So yeah, hit me up on Twitter if
I'm
y'all want.
surprised you're not streaming, Brad. I totally didn't
My
even like notice that.
dude, my internet can't handle it. It's a piece of shit. Yeah,
Damn.
Do
I've
you have
been
AT&T or Comcast?
I've been bugging to get it to upgrade it, and I'm probably just gonna suck it up and just do it myself because
Get that Xfinity, bro.
I just wanna. Dude, when I lived in Georgia, man, I had the sickest internet. And
Really?
now I
Was it
don't.
did it have a fever?
Really?
That was so dumb.
Uh,
I had to think about that, man. How long did it take?
Fuck you, B,
How
that was
long did
funny.
it just take everybody to realize what he just said? At least 10 seconds. At least 10 seconds. I bet nobody that's watching would even know what just happened if we didn't catch on, because that I just
Yeah, I said that.
I was done after that. I'm done. I give up. All right, so let's do a quick let's do a Q&A.
Oh my god.
Q&A, Q&A,
Yeah.
Q&A.
Q&A, questions
like-
and answers, guys. Shoot us some questions in the chat. We'll do some answers right here before we go. We'll do this for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go and play some Majestic maps. So if you guys
Yeah,
want to
me
see
too.
our
Tweet
competitive,
me out if you want to do my stream.
yeah,
I'll be
thanks
streaming
thanks
after
for
this.
joining. Thanks for joining when I invited you earlier, you asshole.
Dude, I had notifications off. My bad. You should have texted me.
Ah, dude, I was
All
trying
right,
to
we
get
got-
you. I was trying to get you in there.
You try probably try to
We got
When is-
Giggle Monster.
When is AGL OC? Go to our website. I
Oh
don't
my
answer
god,
dumb
dude.
questions.
I cannot wait
Anything that has to do with when dates are of events, we have a website that has that.
for. Yeah, it's called www.reallygaming.us. Not
I'm actually pretty excited for OC. That's gonna be freaking
It's
sick, though.
gonna
I know.
be
Just because where it's
nasty.
at. Oh my
It's gonna
god.
be nasty. No, there's not gonna be a Louisville event.
Oh.
Our own Brugaha is going to be surfing, so if you want to join him, let him know on his Twitter account.
Shout out to the OC, man,
Hotel,
for real. It's freaking pretty
AGL
over there.
Seattle hotels will be up
He said it.
after
but-
the Miami ones. It's going event by event for the hotels. I can only move so fast. The hotels are slow. I can't book every hotel in a day.
You're sure
No,
you can. Sure you can.
there is not going to be a Canadian event. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not going to Canada for an event.
Why does everybody want to know how old I am? What is this? Why?
Because you need to put it to rest
Tell me
right
why,
now.
and I'll tell you how old I am.
I know.
Ooh, there's a good one. Will FFAs be at future events? Oh man, I can appreciate that question.
Everybody wants that, but right now, no, because of the amount of equipment. Like, this is what we've gone. This is basically what we've gone through, and we've decided is we can either have pool play or we can have FFA. That's what it comes down to,
Right.
and we want to keep it with pool play because we want everybody to be able to, you know, get those games in for coming out and playing with their team. So, you know, right now we are team focused, not, you know, free for all focused. You know, as the future goes and as we get more equipment and we grow bigger and stuff,
Right.
then it'll come down to, you know, do we want to allow 72 teams or 100 teams, or do we want to do an FFA? So it depends, you know, then, you know, how that all goes. So, you know, there's definitely stuff in the future that could happen, but right now, the next 2 years there will not be. I guarantee that the next 2 years there will not be FFAs.
Wow. So that leads
Dude,
us to
mod me
the
in
next
chat.
question though. Like, how do you keep free for what's going to happen with live free for all
Over.
competition?
I mean, I guess one thing that I don't know how much of an interest it would
Oh.
be is, you know, if we did something where it was an online free for all type of thing, and then, you know,
Right.
almost like the Bic, how Bic did it, and then there was, you know, top 8 or top 16 at an event doing a free for all, because
Yeah.
something like that is doable. But having 300 people at a free for all an event, you know, at minimum, would just completely screw us over.
Right.
Ridiculous. So, you know, definitely, I think that you know, there is a lot of opportunity and openings to doing more online stuff in between our events, but I want it to be done right, and I want it to be done
For sure.
a little bit different. I don't just want, you know, some, oh, here's a free entry $100 thing, or here's $20 thing and you win, you know, $500. Like, I don't want any small things like that. There's too much of that, you know, with all those other websites out that are doing all of the you know, just online events and online small tournaments. If I'm going to do something online, I'm going to do something big where you're winning a trip or something like that.
A truck.
A trip.
Oh, a trip.
That's already been done.
Never mind.
Yeah, we won't go into that.
So, and you
Who's
know,
commenting New Jersey? Well, I got B, my main man, going to be holding the show down. And who else am I throwing up on the camera?
Hines,
I
believe
Hines.
Flame Sword over there.
Flame Sword is Enable, yeah? No, maybe?
I'm not sure. I've not heard that. I've not heard. I was told I was told that they were both going to try to go out there, but I've not confirmed if Ian's going or not.
I mean, whoever it is, we'll have people.
I'll be on.
There.
I'm sure I'll end up being on there.
Yeah, I'll throw you on. I'll jump on. If Hoaxer comes out, whoever comes out, man, we'll make it. We'll keep it live, and I'll listen to the fans. If you guys tweet me out, man, you want to hear somebody, you want someone special on the stream, like communicate with us.
I know
we
that.
Listen to you. Beautiful.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Fizzer's gonna be there.
Yeah, Fizz.
Yeah, so he'll definitely be out there commentating and everything, so that'll be good. So, I mean, I would say majority of the time it'll be Fizzer, Black, and Hines. And then, you know, you'll see, you know, a couple of us jump in there just here and there or whatever. So, no Brazilians. Billy's the one with Brazilians. You can yell at him for that. That has nothing to do with anybody but Billy.
Like,
And to answer the people who keep asking how old I am 27. There. I said it.
boom, to rest.
It is. Yeah, it's done. It's
Done.
gone. If you didn't know, now you know.
There
If
you
don't
go,
know, you never
breaking
know.
it to you live.
Fist palm.
Brazilians.
So, yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to see, we're going to be kind of doing like a set schedule thing with these shows from now on, you know, talking about past event, upcoming events, like, you know, 1 to 2 events out, have special guests, see what's going on with them, you know, update you guys on our maps and our settings all the time so everybody's up to date. And then, you know...
But also, we kind of want to make it like what's going on in the Halo community as a whole. So, like we said, if you guys want to chime in, get on the show, you know, get on here, bring us info, shit's going on. We want to cover everything Halo on this show.
For sure. All things Halo.
All things.
The raw, the uncut, the Halo.
I have nothing to do with all things Halo. You guys can handle that.
Yeah,
that's too much work.
No, I know.
I want nothing to do with that.
Dude, I have a full thread. You know my team, dude. We have people.
I'm just saying.
At it.
I have nothing to do with that. If they
This
do
week
that,
on Halo Infection, who has the most infectious kills this week in Halo?
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
we never go
and
there.
then when he talks about something like that, I encourage everybody in the chat to say Brent is a faggot. Hashtag Brent is a faggot.
You guys can shut me up because, like, I keep going and I won't stop. You guys tell me to stop, I'll hit the wall and
The
turn the other
warm-ups
way.
start on Saturday at New Jersey at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 to 10.
And it's
So,
going to
Sounds
be
good.
run very smoothly.
yes, it will be. I will be doing a lot of video content too, so if you're there and you want to interview, just grab me or Kate, and we'll do an interview with you guys. So
Sick.
definitely going to be doing a lot of interviews, a lot of following some teams. Whichever teams are shining the most day one, you guys will get some extra video footage. I know that there is at least, I know there's 2 really good teams going. One of them, I don't know the roster, but I've been told that they're really good. I really wish that I knew what the roster was because I don't know who it is, but I've been told by a lot of like top AM players and pros that they're a team to look out for, so you guys are just going to have to figure out who that is. But the other team with all the known people on it that I can say is Mo, Devin, Lethal, and Miquin. So they actually teamed together at the, well, besides Mo, it was Elitist instead of him. They teamed at the Gamers for Giving, and I know that they're going, and I know Aptitude does have a team. I have no idea who's on that, so I don't know if his team might end up being good, and then there is still another team though also. So there's definitely going to be still some good teams out there, and you know, again, it's a sponsorship for first place team, and they have to stay together to go to Nashville. So you know, that's just kind of one thing that we're doing to encourage teams to stay together, because I'm not gonna sponsor 4 players to go and be on 4 different teams.
And here's another thing: if
defeats
you
the
guys
purpose.
win and you guys stay together, I will personally do customized intros for you guys, like I did at Chicago. No
Oh,
problem.
yeah. Dude,
Oh,
that
that'd
was
be
so
sick.
tight. Oh, my God.
Can you give me an example?
You want an example?
Intro the 4 of us right now.
You
Intro
want
the
an
4 of
example.
us.
All right. Here's how I can do this.
Give him a little tease.
Hold on. But who wants to go first?
You start, dude. Start with just go down the list, man. Just go.
All right, I can do this. I can do it this way. First off, we got the founder, the CEO, the all-around badass white guy we all know, Brad. We got the man with the hair. I swear to God, he's from Hawaii, but he says that he's from Atlanta. We have got the guy with the white boy.
I'm done.
Left of my screen here, the loudest white guy ever. But he's also the coolest white guy ever. We have Brent. And then we have me, the king of darkness. All day. Not black.
See, dude, that's how you do it right there,
yo,
man.
That was
yo,
good.
Black,
That's okay.
Black. All right, you just gave me a video idea.
Like on the spot right there. That's
All right,
good.
I think we need Black to do those. Like, okay, here's how I picture it. I picture him sitting in like one of those big ass leather chairs with a pipe.
Yes, yes, with a pipe.
Oh my God. I am totally down.
And then him being like, well, this week we have.
Oh, yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
he just like introduces them like totally epic. Like I could
I
totally
would
see
totally
that.
do it.
I
would totally do it. No
think
problem.
all
No
the
questions
I think
asked.
we
got
start I think we start with Ambush and Warriors and go with the other teams that are sticking together and that we have rosters on, and you just people that you can find info on and stuff. Dude, it would be hilarious, and we could post those on YouTube every week. I would die. I would die.
Beautiful.
All right,
I'll
I'm coming.
do it.
All right,
I'll totally
Brent.
do Good idea.
Brent, when am I coming to your house to film the first one this week?
We'll talk, man. We'll do it this week. Let's try
We'll
to
do
get
it
it out by
this
next
week.
Monday or unveil it next Monday.
Yeah, because we'll do the setup. We'll do the setup at your house too.
That's gonna be hilarious.
Dude,
Totally be here for that. I got this.
Yeah.
Brent, do you have a chair? Do you have a chair? You know the type of chair I'm talking about, right?
Like this chair.
I
that
think,
I'm
no, I
sitting
think he
on?
has one. I actually do think he has one. I think it's upstairs.
No, not one like that. Like
No, it needs to be an
like one
armchair.
you
mean
would
like a
see in a
pet chair?
study.
Is that
Like
what
one
you're
you would
talking
see in a study.
Yeah, like a study
Yeah.
or like in a den.
Yeah. It's so hilarious.
Random show idea. Good point. He's getting a good point. We're getting off topic. Anyways,
Oh.
All right. Well,
bring
I think
back.
that's, I don't see any more big
No more questions.
questions.
Yes.
No more
No more
questions
questions and answers. It looks like we're good.
Yep, looks good to me. And we are still working on our website. We're trying to get at least the database and everything by the time passes release on Friday, so you guys could see like our new team builder and rank system and stat system and everything. All that's this close to being done. Our boy Tyler is working on it, and hopefully he'll be able to hammer most of it out.
No,
And then
that is a good. Here's
Ziku Ultimedia is doing the front end design and everything. Who
Good stuff.
Emmanuel and Marcus got me in
things,
touch
man.
with, and they're awesome group of guys over there, and they're gonna
It's a
knock out a awesome front end for us.
Yeah, dude. Big things, man.
But there is a question here that I'm actually kind of wondering about. Would there be another AGL in Columbus?
I would say next year, maybe, if we can get a college that'll let us come there. So,
Dude, Brad, you should do a bona fide shirt that just has the tarp on it. I'm serious.
my
That would
God.
sell like fucking crazy. Just like that outline of the tarp. We'll talk.
Brad, do you think of
We'll
the
talk.
team? What team? Oh no, that good team. I have no idea who's on it. I have absolutely no idea. It's just people I was told of. I've never heard of anybody that's on it, but I'm told that they're really, really good at this game. So,
Snipe is
Interesting.
so late right now.
still waiting for a red ketchup bottle for
That's
the Heinz
perfect.
shirt.
You're welcome, Heinz. You're welcome.
You guys should stream some throwback Halo 2. We did that at Columbus last year. We try to do something little at every event. Like, we did the All-Star thing this event. At Nashville, we're not going to do anything because we want to make sure that we get everything on time. So
Yeah, that event's gonna be insane.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
the event is going to be ridiculous. If there is an event to go to, it is Nashville. I will say that right now. Nashville is the event to go to. And then OC, I don't
Definitely.
I don't even know. OC in Miami. Then after that, it's just like,
Dude, it's
what
all
do
gonna
I
be
do?
insane.
I don't
Oh my
even know what
God.
to do.
It's gonna be an insane 3 months.
I don't even
that's
know
an
what to do.
understatement.
I don't even know what to do.
I agree, man.
Heinz has got a
Every
point.
event is the event to go to. I love you,
Yep.
Heinz. That's why Heinz is coming to New Jersey. He's not even
Boom.
playing. He's just coming. He's coming to commentate.
Come and chill with us.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go and jump on some Halo.
Me too. Hit me up on Twitter if you guys want to jump on my stream. Talk with me and B. We'll be on later. Thanks for having us, Brad.
Shoot me a.
Appreciate y'all having me on, too. Appreciate it.
Shoot me a message right now, and I'll invite you guys. Thanks.
Hey, Hoaxer, you should hit me up too, bruh.
Thanks,
Later.
everyone.
I'll hit you up.
everyone.
Don't worry about that, bruh. I got
All right,
you.
bruh.
Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Adios.